That I would most ever. I shatter your dreams with this cream I make. Gotta be on the think of I say. What? I can't feel my toes, but they gon' fold up. I was in the double law when I rolled. Yeah.
I feel like I should be giving.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of running backs who are hoping for plenty of touches come their way. It's Jordan Howard's Bears going up against Ingram's Saints.
Thank you very much, Larry. As usual, the streets of the nearby French Quarter are alive as we are in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Chicago Bears. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard.
God damn it.
For Jordan Howard. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Again, it's Howard. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. They'll set up the screen to Howard. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Come on, I threw the fucking ball.
He'll go down. They got him for a sack.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. This is Howard on 2nd down. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
All right, partner, let's go back over the last couple of plays. Sack, loss of yards on a running play. Not exactly the sequence that an offensive coordinator gets comfortable with when calling plays.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Here we go now. 3-19.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be
not a good kick.
Inside the 40.
It's not a good kick at all.
First carry for Adrian Peterson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So it'll be first down here after the run. Now Breeze.
Come on.
Kobe Flainer. And he eventually goes down, but not before reaching the 30-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. First down, here's a run with Peterson.
Fuck you stopping for, Trevathan?
And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Breeze to throw on second down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to have a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football.
I see you, Hirsch.
Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're
I see you, Hirsch. I hear you chirping. I'm on the mic all night. I'm on the mic all night. God damn it.
On third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And 3 full yards here for the offense to get on third down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Let's go, Bemba, don't break. Yeah, you better hurry up. Better hurry up, girl. Yeah.
So that'll back him up 5. So now 1st and 15. Here's Breeze to throw.
I'm all over that shit.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. A toss play. This is Peterson.
Nice.
He tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
From the gun, it's Prez.
Woo, who are you throwing to?
This is going to be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth.
I'll say whatever I want to say.
And Lutz's kick is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. And we were scoreless up until this point in the second quarter. Now we finally have a little action.
Let's see where this action takes us. First quarter, no points at all. Now we've got our first score of the game. Well, does that signal that we're going to get more as we go along, or will it revert back to what we saw in the beginning of the game?
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Onto the field now come the Bears. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple
Go,
of
get out there.
downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Oh, come on. Run him over.
That's what they're looking for here. And able to stay
Bullshit.
on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They go with Howard again.
Fuck.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Trubisky now to throw on third down. Got a man, it's right. And he's
Better
gonna
fucking
have a
catch
first
that.
down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. On first down, they run with Howard.
My dude, break that shit.
Here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, hasn't made
you don't
much of an
slow
impact
anything.
in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Trubisky with a give to Howard.
Break it.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Let's go, Robyn Roberts. Pick your play.
Now it's Trubisky.
Get off me! Get off me!
Still won't go down. That good for 22 and a first down.
You hear me, Robyn?
They run with Howard. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. Forced out to his...
Motherfucker!
Lost the football.
God damn it.
The Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
2-minute warning.
This is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this.
Big time lucked out.
The Bears on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Trubisky to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
I gotta wait for that block.
Down inside the 15-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. It worked very well for a first down.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. They go play action. Trubisky.
Come on, man. I threw the ball.
Get away. Sacked back at the 22.
Sometimes
Making
I
up
watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Come on, man.
Draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Out of the gun, Trubisky.
Jesus Christ.
He's going to go down again. Alex Okafor in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So they get 3. They were hoping for 6. An unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board, happy, but you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board.
Oh, hit stick. That's a hit stick.
I think they're high-fiving each other, only giving up 3 after letting them run that much offense.
Well,
out onto the field comes New Orleans. And after the field goal last time,
got a lot of comments, Hirsch. You got a lot of comments. You got a lot to say.
I never met an offensive
Save it for the Sun Times.
to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that
Pick it off!
They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Get some pressure.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. The throw to the left side.
Stayed in bounds. Yeah.
6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Got all day to throw.
First down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Watch the screen.
shotgun now for Prez. He goes underneath to Ingram.
He stayed in bounds. He stayed in bounds. Come on, ref.
Bring up a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Can we play the goddamn flats, please? Yeah, you better audible, girl.
Prez to throw again.
Shit. God damn it.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A good pickup there of 22.
Field goal.
Down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker Will Lutz for the field goal attempt. And now the Bears going to signal for another time.
No way you're making this.
So that means they're down to one
No way.
here as we head toward halftime.
No way.
On fourth down, off goes
Calling you
Drew
out.
Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker Will Lutz for the field goal attempt. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
Shit.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So they kick it through to
Terrible.
take the lead. There is a little bit of time left, though, here in the second quarter.
And while they're concerned about not giving up a big return or giving up points themselves going into the half, how good do they feel, though, putting points on the board themselves right near the end of the first half?
The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field, and with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Shift together here from the D-line. Throwing here, Trubisky.
Oh, fuck!
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Second down now after the pass completion. Now Trubisky. He completes it right side to White.
Fuck.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain.
Let's go. Let's get a 3 and out.
On EA Sports.
Let's get a 3 and out.
Ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them.
Going 3 tight ends.
Things in a certain way in the first half.
Fuck's this girl doing?
Ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what?
Going goal line at me?
Yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
You want to out-muscle me?
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
God damn it.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
So right now what I'm seeing an offense is just firing off the ball a lot quicker than they can react. And not only that, they're sustaining the blocks too. I'm seeing guys get 6-7 yards downfield before there's even a hint of contact.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. To throw, it's Brees.
Pick it!
Trying to get it to Thomas.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Cover 2. Knew it was coming. That was big. Yeah.
Well, we know
yeah.
This defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove.
That's why I don't throw the ball, Robyn. That's why I don't throw the ball.
The athleticism, because you and I both know The best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
AP up the middle. Watch AP up the middle.
They try to fire up the run game with
Sit down, boy.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12. Again, Peterson.
Oh, nice cutback.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd man.
Screen!
Bree's going to throw.
There we go.
Screen, it's complete. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
You watching, D-Rob? You watching this? You're next. I'm coming for you. You're next. I hope you're watching this.
Doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
You fucking Pollock. What are you doing?
51-yard punt that time. And the Bears take over. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Room here to run. And now running right through it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. First, they go right back to Howard.
Get off me, kid.
But not before he gets into enemy territory. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Another nice run there by Jordan Howard. And when we talk about fresh legs, how about 2016? Jordan Howard, the #2 rookie rusher. Heck, the #2 rusher in the NFL behind another rookie, Ezekiel Elliott.
In the first 3 weeks of the season, he only had 12 carries. So once week 4 hit, really.
Get off!
Breaks the tackle now with Alley.
Fuck!
And just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 45 yards on the ground.
I hate being on the 1-yard line. Can't you just score?
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
I knew it. My fullback runs right by him. Jesus Christ.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
Here we go.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And a touchdown there on the short run. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on, and remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well.
else.
Play action deep.
Maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy.
Damn, 4
Sometimes
wide.
having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Fuck, man. I never have enough time.
2nd down following the run. Here's Prez. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win
God damn
can
it.
be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. Prez now on 1st down. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Leonard Floyd from that outside linebacker spot. He's able to get in there for a loss of...
For anyone listening, you know what my favorite thing about this league is? Is whenever Keller plays, he gets snow. It's my favorite thing. So if anyone's listening, can you tell him that I said that? Robyn? I just think it's the funniest thing ever.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Thank you. Watch the flat. Watch the flat.
On 2nd down, here's Prez.
Yep.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Saints on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. To throw is Breeze. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Akeem Hicks able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it.
Sorry, if I were you, I'd run more. I wouldn't even throw the ball. It's too hard right now.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And take it right on the 30. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. They go with Howard to begin the drive. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
I'm digging those Ravens unis. All white. Too bad they're in the snow, bro.
They go counter with Howard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space.
Now Howard.
Oh, kiss my ass.
He'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Give me a coffin corner.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one's
Defense
out
and
of
special
bounds. Should be
teams.
inside the 10, I think.
Coming
It
for you,
is.
D-Rob.
At the 6-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
They start the drive with Peterson. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And some space here. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
And he'll take this one up to about the 23. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They run again with Peterson. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Peterson.
Oh, no.
Peterson a first down.
God damn it.
The 40. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Adrian Peterson, 72 yards. And the Saints get a bit closer. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. Set to return now. Here's Deontay Thompson. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a
take it easy.
Sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them. I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Running with Howard. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there, because now there's something positive that came out of it. They got to see good blocking, good push by the offensive line, wide receivers trying to get involved, a good run by the back. And now maybe it'll be a catalyst for them to look at going forward, watching it on tape. Maybe they can keep incorporating that type of a run into their offense.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.